The Galactic Council had made their decision 3 centuries ago. Humanity was too dangerous, too unpredictable, too primitive to join the civilized species of the known universe. The vote had been unanimous. Earth's ambassadors were escorted back to their blue marble of a world, and a quantum barrier was erected around the Sol system, a prison made of mathematics and energy that no human ship could breach. The galaxy moved on. Humanity was forgotten. But the Council had made a critical error. They had underestimated what humans do best: survive, adapt, and thrive in the shadows. 300 years later. Elsa's fingers danced across the holographic interface, her ice-blue eyes reflecting streams of encrypted data that would have made any Council cryptographer weep with frustration. The shadow station hummed around her, a massive construct hidden in the fold space between dimensions, invisible to conventional sensors, undetectable by quantum sweeps, and completely illegal by every law the Galactic Council had ever written. "How much longer?" Jackson's voice crackled through her neural implant. "Patience was never your virtue, was it?" Elsa smirked, though he couldn't see her expression from 300 light-years away. "I'm currently breaking into the most secure database in Council space. Give me 30 seconds. You said that 5 minutes ago. And I was correct. I needed 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Her fingers stopped, and a triumphant smile crossed her face. "We're in." From his position aboard the Phantom's Gambit, Jackson couldn't help but grin. His ship hung in the shadow of Arcturus Prime's third moon, completely invisible to the heavily armed Council patrol ships that passed within kilometers of his position. Human stealth technology had progressed in ways the Council couldn't imagine, because they had never imagined humans would progress at all. "Downloading now," Elsa continued. "Jackson, you're going to want to see this. The Council's been busy." "Busy doing what?" "Losing a war." Jackson's expression hardened. "Explain." The data streamed across his neural interface. Battle reports, casualty figures, desperate tactical analyses. The Vorkesh, a synthetic species from beyond the galactic rim, had been systematically dismantling Council defenses for 2 years. Entire sectors had gone dark. Trillions were dead or displaced. "They're getting massacred," Jackson whispered. "And they're too proud to ask for help," Elsa added. "Especially from the species they locked away like criminals." Jackson leaned back in his captain's chair, his mind racing through possibilities and probabilities. Around him, his crew, 37 humans who had never seen Earth, who had been born in the shadow networks humanity had built in fold space, waited for his decision. The Shadow Empire, as they called it, had grown beyond anything the Council could comprehend. 50,000 hidden stations, a population of 12 billion spread across pocket universes and dimensional folds. Technology that bent physics in ways Council scientists insisted was impossible. Humans had spent 3 centuries building an empire in the spaces between spaces, an entire civilization that existed in the margins of reality. They could remain hidden. They could let the Council fall. They could watch the galaxy burn and emerge afterward to claim the ashes. But that wasn't who humans were. "Elsa," Jackson said quietly, "activate the network." Across the hidden places of the galaxy, in fold space stations and dimensional pockets, in asteroid bases camouflaged as space debris and ships that existed in quantum superposition, 50,000 communication nodes lit up simultaneously. The Shadow Network, humanity's secret web spanning the entire galaxy, came alive. Jackson's face appeared on every screen, in every station, in every hidden corner where humans had learned to thrive. 300 years ago, they cast us out," he began. "They called us dangerous, primitive, unworthy. They built a wall around our home and told us we were forgotten." Elsa watched from her station as billions of humans across the galaxy listened to Jackson's words. They were right about one thing. Jackson continued, his voice carrying steel. We are dangerous, but not in the way they thought. We're dangerous because we survive, because we adapt, because when you push us into the shadows, we don't die. We build empires. He paused, letting his words sink in. The galaxy is burning. The species that rejected us are dying. We could let it happen. We could remain hidden, safe in our shadows, and inherit whatever remains. But that's not who we are. That's not what humanity does. Jackson stood, his silhouette cutting a sharp figure against the starfield behind him. We're going to save them, not because they deserve it, not because they asked, but because when death comes for the innocent, humans stand in its way. That's what makes us dangerous. That's what makes us human. Across the Shadow Network, 12 billion humans responded as one. Ships began dropping out of fold space, weapons systems that made Council technology look like stone tools powered up. Soldiers who had trained in gravity wells the Council didn't know existed prepared for deployment. Elsa felt tears in her eyes as she watched humanity emerge from the shadows. They're going to ask why, she said softly. The Council. When we save them, they'll want to know why we helped. Jackson smiled, a fierce expression full of determination. Tell them we did it because someone had to. Tell them we did it because it was right. Tell them we did it because we're human, and that means something. Even if they never understood what. The Vorkesh had been winning because they faced divided, proud species who couldn't coordinate effectively. They had never faced humanity, a species forged in isolation, unified by shared exile, armed with technology born from necessity and innovation. They had never faced an empire built in shadows, emerging into light. As the first human battle fleet materialized in Council space, 7,000 ships appearing simultaneously across 50 systems, the galaxy learned a truth they should have known 3 centuries ago. You don't cage humanity. You don't forget humanity. You either accept them as allies, or you learn what happens when you make them your enemy. The Vorkesh were about to learn that lesson the hard way.